What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode. Sorry, y'all gonna hear my son in the background. He's finding his voice nowadays, so he just be like blurting out baby noises and whatnot. Just kind of never mind that. Sorry I haven't been on YouTube in the past week or so. It's because I can't really talk about it too much because things are still kind of ongoing-ish, but I'll let you guys know about it later on once everything is you know sewed and done. Um, ouch. Um, but there's been a lot going on while I was kind of out of the way, out of the mix a little bit. It seems that votes were taken and decisions were made to not release the Epstein files, or at least tell us that they don't exist or something like that. I don't know. But this video right here, I kind of saw the beginning of it. I was like, let me go ahead and hop on YouTube, talk to y'all a little bit about it. Pretty sure he's gonna go through what's currently going on. It's a pretty funny guy, so I do kind of enjoy watching him. So let's see what's compiled and give our take on everything. And listen, the algorithm is not gonna like this video because they're trying to cover everything up with Epstein. So go ahead and do me a favor, hit that like button, and that sub button and that bell icon. All that's just gonna push this video out. It's gonna tell the algorithm this is good content, and it's not gonna get shielded by the haters that are trying to hide from all this Epstein stuff. Like to change the tune, isn't it? It's like we went from running. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna say he ran completely on it because it wasn't like listed in none of the mandates or nothing, but like he was definitely vocal about we're getting at the deep state. We're gonna uncover this and uncover that, and it's like while we of course everybody want to know about MLK and JFK and whatnot, the most recent heinous crimes that America wants to know about is those of Jeffrey Epstein and friends. Now we already knew about Jeffrey Epstein. He already pled guilty. He already pled guilty years ago, and then all his friends was still like they was just like, all right, we not friends with him. But then they was friends with him a couple of years later again. It's like all the elites are kind of disgusting. Um, and Ghislaine Maxwell's still in jail. You know, so the and friends exist. That's true. We know that to be true because, like, listen, Epstein and Ghislaine aren't super people. They weren't just trafficking to themselves for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like let's remember Epstein went from being a teacher with no degree to having jets and flying out presidents and you know what I'm saying? Like they're just playing in our face, but like Obama or Biden more than the next guy. But like, nah. Try again. We gotta try. Yeah, gotta give us a better story than that. Come on. I do not support these ads. I do not support these. They not my ads. I don't know nothing about them ads. Hey yo, it's time to do away with the me. What? It's like if you were a fan, this should be the day that you're not anymore. Crazy work. It's like, what is the point? Okay, so I want to ask, like Americans. I'm just talking to. Actually, I'm not even just talking to. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna talk to Americans right now. No, I don't even. Just keep it at home for right now. What are we doing? What are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? Listen, there are complete overhauls of government and government types of Rome 70 plus times in their 2,200 something years of the whole Roman Empire. Listen, I think we still got a lot of time to say, hey, all right, y'all, move out the way. It's like if we all say enough is enough. Like if every American comes together, not like excluding the elites, of course, but every average American that's like in the statistic of like middle America comes together, sign some. I don't know what we gotta do, but like our forefathers predicted this. Granted, yes, I know slaves were still slaves and whatnot, the who dad, but like white folks knew that white folks was gonna be tripping. So like our forefathers definitely planned for this. You know what I'm saying? They let us know that, sometimes we might gotta overthrow because power be getting to folks' heads, and that's exactly where we are. And I'm not trying to go on too much of a rant or nothing, but like it's almost time for us to just all stand up and be done with like this whole two party oligarchy, old money, corporate. It's just and so I'd rather live tribal than this bullshit. Like it's like if we can't protect the kids, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But let me I just wanna say, I mean, I've said this before on the channel plenty of times that like, for a lot of reasons, I couldn't bring myself to vote for either candidate, right? Um it's all bad. So I'm just not gonna participate. That's just my take on current politics. Um, and it's like, wow, there was so much negativity on Democrats and Kamala Biden at the time. It did make the red side look a little bit better in in overall relativity sense, but like it's all still bad, guys. It's all still really, 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 really evil, and we're actually watching the elites and the media fold in and protect each other right now. And hey, look. You thought that like you're a Trump supporter, MAGA supporter, what you were Kamala supporter, whatever side you're on, you're now looking at it and you're seeing that the people you're supporting are supporting child predators. Got on the Democrat side and the Republican side. Now, granted, the vote that just happened to release the files was blocked more so by Republicans than Democrats. I say Democrats are supporting it because to this point, what none of them really speaking on it, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, left leaning ABC that had blocked the story. If I'm mistaken, let me know in the comments. But if I'm recollecting all of this stuff that's been coming out and being said over and over again, in the medias and whatnot, it was ABC that blocked it back like some years ago, when old girl had originally like was like, hey yo, predator, 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 and then they told him to kill the news story. Even the crown called the news station and said kill that story. You know what I'm saying? So it runs really deep and evil, and that's why I want to just talk to at home, but we know it extends far off our shores. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, first we gotta kill it at home. And then I think I'm not saying we go on another crusade or nothing, but like I think I mean like we crusade through America as Christians and we go nip out all this evil or something. I don't know. I just feel like uprising should be afoot. But what do I know? Y'all won't even subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't wish her well. I don't wish her. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I don't wish no ill will upon anybody. That's not my intent out here. But no, she's in jail, and I don't hope that it's nice jail. I hope that it's dirty jail, and it stinks in that jail, and it like her celly always smell bad. Like I hope that at least, you know what I'm saying? Like because we're talking about the kids, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the kids. If we can't draw a line as a family, as a nation together to not like the kids, then it's like, I don't know. I'm almost of the mind of let AI destroy it all to this point. And I know that sounds really radical, right? It sounds really radical, right? But so does our president saying, let's not talk about Epstein. That screams the system is broken and cannot be fixed. I thought it could be fixed. I thought the system might be able to be fixed. But now I'm letting y'all know the bird from the bird's eye view show from the bird himself, it's broken and it cannot be fixed. It doesn't matter how much science or technology happens to this point, the evil is too embedded. So I hope that you guys will hit the sub button, right? Subscribe, stay along, support me because I'm 25 right now. So it's gonna be another 10 years before I can affect as much change as I want. You understand what I'm saying? But if you guys follow along with me, give me your opinions, give me your takes, and we can all wrap it together and actually make change. Maybe hit that sub button. But let's finish this up. yo, yo, this is like we're in an actual like. Sometimes I'll be looking at my wife because we'll be having funny conversations with each other. Because listen, me and my wife we're actual comedians. We're both really hilarious people, and like I'll have to sit sometimes like nobody wrote this. Like this is just real life, and like I'm looking at all this, and it's like, are we sure nobody wrote this? This is really real life, bro. This is really crazy. But that's why we need to support alternative media. Forget the big media. Support your favorite podcaster. Make sure whether it's me, whether it's PBD, whether it's me, Kevin, whoever it is that you're supporting. Make sure you support the independent media. Um, I will say we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna really just kind of run around the same points here. We kind of get the idea. Um, I do want to make a comment. Shout out to PBD podcast. Great podcast. I just want I know there's a lot of people calling out for the firing of Adam for his comments, and while I don't think he should be fired, I do think he should reflect on how he comes off with his ideas on this specific topic. Because the way it seemed uh, recently is that Adam, you know, equates, not even, I won't even say equates, it's more so he's like downplaying how much we should be seeking truth behind this. Because like all of like Epstein is one, and Glenn, that's one pair, that's one head of one snake. But it speaks to a bigger problem that we have going on, and it's that we've let the elites just think that the world is just their oyster because of a dollar. And it's like, you guys forget that we used to trade, we used to barter, tools and food. You know what I mean? It's like, people used to have power because of real strength in the world. And we've gotten to a point where more people have power that don't have actual strength. People that aren't real men are able to make decisions for nations. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we're like, as a society, we're not gonna go to Mars. We can't, because we can't get the infighting out enough, because we're letting evil lead us, right? So as we all turn toward Christ more, and come together to just seek truth, forget left and right, and just look at right and wrong, then I think we'll actually see some human development. But until then, we're not gonna develop. We're gonna keep running around ourselves, blowing each other up, and trying to just make as much money as we can. Um, but I'm gonna continue to seek truth, talk about truth, and hope that you guys come back to comment on the truth with me. All right. I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.